everybody could come and have a seat on the carpet.
Oh, I'm waiting for some friends.
And go ahead and face this board. Okay. We need everybody on the carpet. Okay, so we are going to be here today and Wednesday teaching you. So I'm going to hand out a name tag to each of you that has your name on it, okay? So when I call your name, I want you to raise your hand and then put your name tag on. And it's very important you don't mess with it or rip it or anything because we need it for both days. And we're going to collect it at the end, okay? Okay. Zaire.
Absent.
Absent.
Here, I'll go do this.
Donna Vier.
Let him tell him.
All right, go ahead and put that on and then have a seat. Just right around your neck so we can see. Perfect. Micaiah.
Here. And then when you put it on, try to make sure it's this way so we can see your name.
Micaiah. Michaela. Kenyon. Thank you for raising your hands. Nathan. Kylan. Mauricio. Oh, sorry. Jaden. Reggie. Ahmed. Other Jaden. Gabrielle. Diana.
She usually does a chill out mat after lunch, so she'll come in a little bit.
Beverly. Carl.
That's the last one.
Casey. Sandrea. Hannah. Harrion. Carmen. David. And Jaquan. All right, so everybody should have their name tags on. Remember, we're not messing with it. Just make sure that we can see your name. So if I want to look at Hannah, I can see hers perfect. Gabrielle, I can see yours perfect. Carmen, all right. So go ahead and face your attention up here and we will get started.
Hi guys, I am Miss Roseboro. Good. All right, well today we're going to talk about a cycle. And we're going to talk about a special cycle. But I'm going to see if any of you guys know. Have you ever heard of a cycle before? No? Oh, raise your hand if you have and I'll call on you. I'm only calling on quiet friends. Marcia? A butterfly cycle. Very good. That's awesome. Jaquan? A caterpillar. That's part of the butterfly life cycle. Awesome. Jaden?
A cataract.
A what?
A cataract.
A cataract?
No, I need those little things that go to fall.
Very good. Awesome. Carmen? A chicken. Very good. All right. Hands down for me, please, and I'll ask for more friends later. Okay? Oh, I need attention up here. So here is one of our books, and we're going to briefly look through this. Oh, I need eyes up here. So we're going to see what kind of cycles there are. And actually, this is a cycle. It says it happens again and again, like going to sleep at night and waking up in the morning. So I guess our lives, we live a cycle, right? Here's another one. In the morning, the sun rises, and at night, the moon comes out. It does, doesn't it? It's very similar.
Let's go down.
Oh, here's another one. This is a cycle. Oh. We're going to go through and look at some of the pictures, okay? Just for this book, but I promise we'll read another one. This says every year there are 4 seasons. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Very good. You guys know all your seasons. So that is a cycle too. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Okay. Now, we are actually going to be talking about the life cycle of a butterfly. Raise your hand if you've ever heard of the life cycle of a butterfly before. So some of my friends know, and some of my friends are going to be learning some awesome stuff today. So we are going to actually write down what we know and what we don't know. Okay? What we want to learn. So K is going to stand for no. So I'm going to call on friends that raise their hand nice and quietly, and you're going to tell me what you know about a butterfly or anything that has to do with the butterfly.
Butterfly can fly.
Oh. What was your name? Ahmed? Ahmed?
Caterpillar turn into butterfly.
Very good. So you know that a caterpillar turns into a butterfly, right?
They climb on trees.
They do.
Oh yeah, they're turning like into a little beehive.
Oh, very similar. I'm going to call on friends who have their hands raised nice and quietly. Beverly, do you know anything else about the butterfly life cycle? They can fly through fences. Yeah, if the hole is wide enough, right? So we can put down that butterflies fly, right? Let's see. Kylan. Oh, that's very close. That is the cycle of anything. But you know anything about a butterfly? What else can you think of about a butterfly? They start as caterpillars, right? Is there anything else you can think of? Or where have you seen a butterfly before, Kylan? Oh, I need all my friends' eyes up here. Have you seen a butterfly before? Where have you seen one? Oh. A garden, right? So you're going to see a butterfly outside, right? So you can see them in a garden. Very good. All right, and I'm going to see one more hand who's sitting nice and quietly. Let's see, Michaela. Very good. We have that. Can you think of anything else? What do they look like, maybe?
Yellow.
Oh. They're in different colors, right?
Rainbow.
They are different colors. Oh, I'm waiting for friends who are quiet, and I'm going to ask you what you want to know, or what you're curious about a butterfly. Jaden?
Butterflies. Butterflies. Super colorful.
They are. They're different colors, right? So they're colorful. So awesome job telling me what you know about butterflies. Now we're going to write questions. Maybe what we want to know about butterflies. So raise your hand, and I'll call in Casey. I saw your hand first. What do you want to know about a butterfly? That is true. Maybe like a question, maybe like, what do butterflies eat? Something like that, okay? So you have a question now? What's your question? Very good. So that's a question, and hopefully after we read our book, we'll be able to see. Okay. Carmen. Oh, so you know they eat flowers? Okay. It's close. There's a part of the flower, right? if anybody else has a question they want to ask, maybe answer. Let's see. Gabrielle? Do they have see-through wings? That's a good question. Let's see if we can figure out. Oh. Awesome. Okay, one more question. Oh, I see you writing. Is it Sandria? Sandrea. What do you know? What can you tell me, or what do you want to know about a butterfly? Oh, I can't hear her. I need my friends in crisscross so I can hear her. Do butterflies have birthdays? That's a really good question. You'd wonder, right? Because we have birthdays, right? So they get old. I'm just going to put, do they have birthdays? Okay. And now we are going to have Mrs. Allen go ahead and read us a book, and after she's done, we're going to listen to a song about a butterfly. Awesome. Oh, 1 second. I'm waiting for everybody to be quiet. I'm going to let Miss Allen come up here. She'll be waiting on quiet.
Her name is Miss Allen.
Miss Allen, yes. All right. So if I could have everybody's attention up here and their voices off and their name tags on so I can see their names. Oh, Beverly, you're doing a great job. I can see your name. Michaela, I can see your name. Carmen, Kenyon, Hannah. Awesome, Jaquan and Kylan. Okay, so now since we talked about what we know about butterflies and what we want to know, we are going to read a book. So this book is called The Very Hungry Caterpillar. All right, by Eric Carle. Eric Carle. So what did we say? What does a butterfly start out as? Does anybody know? A caterpillar. So let's read and find out what happens. Okay, save questions till the end. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. Little egg. One Sunday morning, the warm sun came up and pop! Out of the egg came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar. So where did he start out? As an egg, and then he turned into a caterpillar when he came out of the egg. Okay. He started to look for some food. On Monday, he ate through one apple, but he was still hungry. On Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears. He was still hungry. On Wednesday, he ate through 3 plums, but he was still hungry. Thank you to those that are sitting crisscross applesauce quietly. Why don't you save your question and we'll ask it, okay? On Thursday, he ate through 4 strawberries, but he was still hungry. On Friday, he ate through 5 oranges, but he was still hungry. Can you imagine this little tiny caterpillar eating all this food? On Saturday, he ate through 1 piece of chocolate cake, 1 ice cream cone, 1 pickle, 1 slice of Swiss cheese, 1 slice of salami, 1 lollipop, 1 piece of cherry pie, 1 sausage, 1 cupcake, and 1 slice of watermelon. That night, he had a stomach ache. His stomach hurt because he ate all that. Well, the next day was Sunday again. The caterpillar ate through 1 nice green leaf, and after that, he felt much better. Do you think caterpillars eat things like on the last page? Do you think they actually eat this stuff?
No.
Do you think they actually eat
Yeah.
leaves? Yeah.
Because that's their home.
Yeah.
They want to eat their home.
Now he wasn't hungry anymore. And he wasn't a little caterpillar anymore. He was a big, fat caterpillar. He built a small house called a cocoon around himself. He stayed inside for more than 2 weeks.
And he turned into a butterfly.
Then he nibbled a hole in the cocoon, pushed his way out, and what do you think is going to happen?
Butterfly!
Let's see if you're right.
No.
Yep.
Yes.
He was a beautiful butterfly.
Ooh. A big
You were right.
Look at
And that is the end. So let's talk about the process that he went through. So what happened first? What was he when we first started the book? Oh, someone that's raising their hand. Kylan, what was he when we first started? He was an egg. So that's the first thing he was. And then what happened? When he came out of the egg, he was, Kenyon? A caterpillar. And how big was he? Was he super big? Was he small?
Small.
He was small. Kason, then what happened next? He started to eat a lot, and then he got bigger. And what happened after he got really big, Carmen?
He ate a leaf.
Oh, Carmen?
He turned into a butterfly.
He turned, oh, well there's one thing before
He
that.
ate a leaf.
He put himself in a cocoon. A cocoon. He did eat a leaf. Then he put himself into a cocoon, and then he became a
Butterfly.
Perfect. So that is how a caterpillar turns into a butterfly. Good job, you guys. So did you have any of those questions that maybe you had that you want to get answered, Mauricio?
Actually, when the caterpillars go into the cocoon, they turn into a J shape.
Yes, they can. They go to the shape of their cocoon, and if you see the shape, let me see. Well, this cocoon, so it's like a little thing, and he's just all up inside there, and then that's when his wings form, and then he becomes a butterfly. All right, one more question, Kason.
He was so hungry because he just came out.
Yeah, and he didn't have anything to eat, did he? No. All
Was he
right.
lonely?
Awesome job. Well, he was sleeping. Are you lonely when you're sleeping?
No.
No, so he was sleeping.
I was in a tree.
All right, so now you're going to go ahead and look at Miss Erin, and she will tell you what's going on next.
All right, friends, if everybody can sit crisscross applesauce for me. And first, I'm going to show you something that's really, really, really exciting. Okay? Your teacher showed me this, actually. These are actual, real-life caterpillars. So I'm going to walk around while everybody can take a look. Let's keep it.
Everybody will get to see, just sit down. She'll come around with it.
There are. Very good.
That's neat.
Awesome. All right, now I'm going to have my friends sit crisscross with the bubble. And I'll need a special helper in a little bit, okay? So, after I have everybody's attention,
Your voices should be off.
we are going to listen to a song about a caterpillar turning to a butterfly, okay? Okay, awesome. This is going to put the screen on for us.
You're going to pull it down. down.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you. Hey, it's your guys' favorite. Still keep your manners. You kind of have to tug it. Don't be afraid.
All right, and feel free when we go if you'd like to sing along. Awesome.
Wait till you can see it. It's your buddy Jack Hartman.
Children's songs, singing along. Children's songs.
Just kidding. You guys see it yet? Okay, I can't see it.
Awesome. Good job.
They go crazy when it's gone.
You can sing along if you want.
Butterfly egg, caterpillar chrysalis. Butterfly egg, caterpillar chrysalis. Fluttering fly in the sky. That's the life cycle of a butterfly. Changes, round like this. It's called metamorphosis. The butterfly lays her tiny eggs on a leaf. They're so tiny and hard to see. The eggs hatch into a small caterpillar. It munches lots of leaves and gets bigger and bigger. The caterpillar hangs in the shape of a J. A chrysalis is formed, the caterpillar is changed. When the caterpillar's changes are all done, a beautiful butterfly it has become. It's amazing! The butterfly's metamorphosis happens in 4 stages. Butterfly egg, caterpillar chrysalis. Butterfly egg, caterpillar chrysalis. Flutter and fly in the sky. That's the life cycle of a butterfly. Changes.
All right, friends. Now, after watching that video, I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to wait for somebody who has their hand raised nice and quietly. We heard a word called metamorphosis, and it's a really big word. It's kind of hard to understand, but it makes changes is what it talks about. So when you grow and you make changes. So who can raise their hand and tell me the first stage? Ahmed? Very good. And then what? Very good. He was a small caterpillar, wasn't he? Kenyon? What happened after that? It was, right? It got even bigger and it went into this thing. And this is a really big, very good. Good job.
And what was that called in this book that we read? It didn't say chrysalis, but it had a different word for it. A cocoon. So a cocoon and a chrysalis, that's like the same thing.
And then a butterfly, right? Awesome. Okay, well, if we have everybody, if you can stand up on your feet, I'm going to turn the light on and we're going to actually act out the stages of a butterfly. Awesome. All right. So we said the first stage was an egg, right? So actually, now that everybody's spread out, hands out, we're going to actually sit down and squat, and you're going to hold your knees like this. So this will remind you that this is what again? An egg, right? So first the egg, right? Okay, now you're going to lay flat on your stomach, okay? Now we're going to be the caterpillar. Can you wiggle? Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Awesome. Now we're going to stand straight up. Can you wrap your arms like you're giving yourself a hug? And what was this stage again? Cocoon or the chrysalis, right? And then after that, we become the butterfly. So can you put your arms out and wave them really big? Awesome.
No, they're graceful. Graceful.
Very graceful. Well, awesome, guys. Well, if we have time, we'll definitely do these stages of a butterfly again. So, we talked about how butterflies grow and they get bigger. So we are now going to have everybody, you can go back to your seat and quietly sit down. We're going to pass out a worksheet for you guys to do, okay?
Ashley. And Ashley.